Hey, it's Emily, and big flex, I've been playing Roblox since 2011. Under a very unique username, I explored the worlds of obbies, warrior cats, hide and seek, town of Roblox, yes, survival games, and epic mini games. Except my mom found my banned chat logs, and so I wasn't allowed to play for a few years, and then I was reborn as Zofia in 2017. For a while, avatar customization wasn't very diverse, like at all. But in 2025, oh, how Roblox has grown. My current silly avatar might not appeal to everyone, but it's a very derpy looking space girl thing, and that's what I'll be creating today. Alright, let's get to it! Kika Goods was kind enough to send me this 10,000 Escape Plan series doll that has the perfect wolf cut to match my avatar. So thank you Kika Goods for sending me this alongside this clothing set for me to customize. The doll comes with the doll itself, a cute outfit, a yummy treat, and lots of extra hands and an extra face. I'll actually be using the body of a daily series doll that they sent me previously. Yeah, this is the body that I was really looking for. And can this head... Please. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's so baby. Anyone who's played Little Nightmares 2, does this look familiar? I start by swapping the neck attachments so that the head fits more snug on their respective bodies. If you're new here, I normally just customize at Little's Pet Shops, so I'm not seasoned in doing doll hair rooting or sewing doll clothes, so this was a perfect meet in the middle. Oh, why is she kind of bad? I'll be using a plastic Christmas ornament for the helmet. It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. I wasn't sure how I wanted to go about this, so I do play around with it for a little bit. I started with a much smaller bauble and used an electric nail file to start making the neck hole on one side, and then used a hot blade on the other side to make room for the hair. I swapped between a bigger and smaller bauble because I wasn't sure what would fit, but in the end, I needed to use the bigger one. Even though it was a tad bit larger than what I wanted, it's the only thing that would fit. I used super glue to glue the sides of the helmet together when I was finished cutting the hole for the head. This helmet will be detachable. I also need to get rid of the buns on the hair. They are so darn cute, but they just will not fit into the helmet. So I warm up a blade and cut those off and save them as a snack to eat later. And then I trim off some of the extra long hair bits too, because they'll get in the way of the helmet. Then I suffocate her with some cling wrap. I used a ball of epoxy clay to mold a spot for the helmet to sit. I needed the helmet to be a little bit higher up and then also sit nicely on her head so that it doesn't roll around. So the clay kind of molds to the head and then helps it sit in place when it dries. I then draw out the wings on a piece of paper to match the wings that go on the helmet, and then added some polymer clay to the shape. I made these cute cat ears out of epoxy clay and sculpted them to the helmet. Nya. And I used some wire and polymer clay to sculpt the antenna. I tried to make them identical to the Roblox helmet, but it just wasn't working. They just looked too thin and wonky. So after I attached one of them, I realized I needed to snap it off and make new ones. part at the bottom of the helmet, I make a long snake out of epoxy and attach it to the bauble. Then I fill the holes in the hair with epoxy to smooth it all out, and when they're dry, I file them down so that they're flush with the hair. I didn't know where to put the wings on the helmet, and I knew it would weigh it down, so I attached them to the hair instead. And I attached them with UV resin again as well. I marked down on the helmet where I want the opening to be when I paint, and then got right into painting the pink. Time for a quick ad break. Today's sponsor is Rolife. I have been working with Rolife for a little while now, and that's because I genuinely love their products. Rolife is a brand that helps making find good quality miniatures a lot easier. They have all sorts of sets including DIY book nooks, 3D wooden puzzles, wooden houses, and my personal favorite, the Super Creator series of plastic doll houses. Today I'm showcasing 3 of their Super Creator sets: the Energy Supply Store, the Fascinating Bookstore, and the Super Fruit Store. I'll always rant about how beautiful these miniatures are. They don't skimp out on the smallest of details. They're perfect size for LPS or work great to have on your shelf to display your art toys. They also offer roofs and clear doors to protect them from dust while on display. These sets also come with working lighting. There's no hassle to figure out the technicality of wiring. They can just be plugged into an external power bank without having to be an electrician. I always enjoy building these sets. They're not too difficult, but the whole process is really easy and relaxing. Go to robotimeonline.com and use LPS15 for 15% off your order. Thank you, Rolife, and back to the video. I used to play Roblox and Animal Jam with my friend on Skype religiously as a kid, and it looks nothing like it did back then. I'm still nostalgic for that time though, even though I play Roblox now. It's just so unbelievably different than, what it was in 2011. I'm sorry to all the people who like the chibi face. To you, I salute. But also, respectfully, I don't want to hear it. I stenciled the estimated face proportions on with a pencil and then realized I wanted more face space, so I cut off some of the bangs and repainted. And then I realized that I didn't like how pointy the nose was, so I filed it down and restarted the face. I feel like I do that a lot. When it comes to execution, I just kind of forget that things are different than how I imagined it in my brain and then have to go back, but I am learning. I am giving myself grace. I'm giving myself grace. Anyways, her face is so Kid Vampire. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, I'm sorry. Props to the designers of the face, not Muka, and the helmet, I'm Pipcat. They really, really killed it. I do want to say that these items on my avatar are not created by me and are designs by other artists. I'll be linking the items in the description if you'd like to purchase them for yourself on Roblox. I have a lot of respect for Roblox UGC artists that put lots of love and effort into their designs, so please keep in mind that these aren't my designs and I'm just translating them into a physical format. So if you like these, please make sure you support the artist that modeled them. Then I glossed everything with watered down matte Mod Podge. I had a lot of fun with the stickers actually. I thought about just painting them on, but then I wanted them to be biblically accurate, so I decided to use sticker paper and then print them out. I did a few designs that copy the original, and then 1 or 2 different ones. I printed them onto sticker paper and then I cut them out with my Cricut. I printed a few of my sticker designs also, so I didn't waste any paper. These are available on LPSEmilyBusiness shop, but probably not because Canada Post is going on strike again, so who knows. They also have a sticky note with a cat on it on the design, but instead of their cat design, I just used like a doodle of Periwinkle, my LPS mascot. And here's the fun part, the stickering! I tried to keep this as accurate to the original with placement, but also fill in the extra space to make it not look as open and bare inside. I made these silly little googly eyes and decided not to attach them to the helmet, but leave them as an optional accessory. These can be attached to the hair on and off with sticky tack. Then you can stick these to your eyelids and chase your friends. Don't do that actually, that's weird. I don't know why I said that. Roblox has a really big spot in my heart. It's nostalgic, but also somewhere that I find a lot of comfort, especially in hard times. And I've made a lot of friends on there too, just like genuine lifelong friends. And so I really appreciate the platform for what it is, even though it can be problematic at times. Okay, now we get to play dress up. Kikakid sent me this pack and I just realized that it is probably going to be a little bit big, but I'm still excited to use it. And obviously, like, these don't match my avatar exactly, but that's the beauty of it, is that you can just kind of play dress up. This is so cute. I'm not really gonna be using it for this, but oh my gosh. Bunny made Totoro. So we have a couple options for outfits. These pants. I love me a good like I love me a good green and pink palette. It's very strawberry matcha. I think this goes with the helmet quite a bit too. Honestly, slay. For the main event. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 I'm tired. I'm just gonna use super glue. I think this is like a cute decora outfit. I don't know if this is gonna be her like everyday vibe. Anyway, I like how the doll turned out. It's a shame that as soon as I was done filming the B-roll, I dropped it and it shattered, but that's okay. I hope you like it. It's not identical to my actual avatar, but I tried my best and I think it'll be cute to have on my desk. So that was the goal.